guys, Jonah Bunch here with Bunch of Diesel Performance. We're going to kind of do a walkthrough of what we've got going on today. This is the 9th, so we're 5 days past accident, so my head's healing up pretty good. So this is a 6.4 truck that we've got in. Customer had this truck at another shop for a really long time. It actually was there for over a year and didn't get worked on, so we picked it up for him and brought it over here. Just bringing it outside, we're fixing to clean it up good and get it ready to go back together. So, like I said, we'll just pull the cab off of it, bring it in here, fixing to get her cleaned up, and then we'll go inside and I'll show you kind of what all we're doing with this one. I know this truck is getting up pipes and turbos, but I'm not sure what all else. It's all in here, but we'll check it out. So, going through here, we've been getting some test miles on Lawhorn's green truck. Probably got about 75 or 80 miles on it now. Everything seems to be doing really well with it. So we got a final video of this coming up probably next week or two. I was going to try to do it this week, but I'm still not allowed to drive yet, so can't do that hardly just yet. But like I said, it's been doing good. The guys have been driving it around, and it seems to be doing really well. This truck here from GFL Environmental come in with an engine miss and pulled the injectors out. This truck they told me it had a full set of injectors in it, and then they'd put some spare sets it had a bunch of different injectors in this truck. Thought that was the problem. So we pulled the injectors out, sent them off and had them all tested. Got them all back in balance, so they're all lined up like they're supposed to be now. And the truck has actually got some type of airflow problem, so we've started going through the air sensors, mass airflow sensors, the map sensors, things of that nature. And what we're finding is a lot of these sensors are really, really gunked up. So it's restricting the airflow to the sensor, so it's getting an incorrect reading, which is then messing up the air to fuel to air ratio. So it's just causing a whole lot of problems. So we're trying to get all this stuff cleaned out. Bailey, I believe, has got it all cleaned out and put back together now. Yes, he does. So today we pulled the intake plate off of it, pulled the fuel rails and stuff back off, cleaned all that stuff off, got all the sensors cleaned back up. We're waiting on a new crankcase filter to come in to get that put on. But yeah, so that's kind of what we've got going on with this one. There is the cab for the 6.4 that they've got to get cleaned up outside. And then we've got the 7.3. Finally got the bed back on it, got the suspension done. We're waiting on one piece to come in for the brake adjuster. Running into a few little issues with trucks. It's not issues. It's just, you start getting into trucks this old. When you're missing little parts, a lot of times you've got to find those from scrap yards or junk yards or people or whatever. So, you have to find a little bitty part that costs $5 and you've got to order it from Kansas and it takes 3 days to get here or whatever. So just a lot of little stuff like that been going on with it. And then we've got the tractor in here. This is another local tractor. Guy had bought this tractor new. It's a 2018 model. Has had a ton of emissions problems with it. So we ended up taking care of that for him. Won't have any more of that kind of stuff. Got the tuning and everything done with it. So we've got to get this backed out here as soon as that GFL truck is moved. And then Cameron's, let's see. I don't know if he's done much to Cameron's this week. We've got the new radiator support in it. We ended up having to pull the harness back out and he decided to go back with a different style harness. So we're going back with a factory style ECM harness out of one of these trucks that would have come with a vet from the factory. So it's going to be a super clean harness that's going to kind of tie everything back together. We were just starting to run into a lot of problems with the Terminator with trying to make the factory functions work. So instead of spending a bunch of time and money on that, we decided to pull that out, sell that, and run back with a factory style modified harness. So guys, like I said, it's on Thursday. That's what we got going on today. Thank you all for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.